So, how many of you here have ever had a bad hair day? Yeah? Oh, I know I have. I mean, my life has honestly been an accumulation of bad hair days. And you know the ones I'm talking about, where you look in the mirror and think, oh, that's what I look like today? Great. But if it weren't for all those bad hair days, I wouldn't be who I am today. Because of those bad hair days, I've been able to embrace myself and the uniqueness of my natural hair. I was born very blonde. I had straight blonde hair. I mean, almost platinum blonde, but as you can tell, obviously didn't last. I really liked the way I looked like in elementary school with my long blonde hair, because I looked like all those other pretty girls that I looked up to, and the pretty dolls that they played with after school, and the Barbies, not the creepy Bratz dolls. Ugh, those are awful. Well, when I got into middle school, something awful happened. Something that all 11 to 13-year-olds detest. You all know what I'm talking about. Pimples, voice cracks, those awkward and painful growth spurts. That's right, puberty. We all hate it. But that's when everything changed for me. And make it worse, my mom had my hair cut to my shoulders. Thanks, Mom. And then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, not this big, but you all understand. So that's kind of when the view of myself also changed. My parents tried really hard to get me to wear my hair natural and curly at school, in middle school, because they told me even though it wasn't what I thought to be perfect, I was still beautiful. So I proudly made my way to school, only to be met by a so-called friend who looked at me and said, you look like a poodle today. What's wrong with your hair? And that really hurt. I mean, to have a friend like that laugh in my face because of my hair. He then got 6 of my other friends to agree with him, and their laughter just radiated in my head, and it's really embarrassing to have all your friends laugh at you for something that makes you you. I never forgot how embarrassing it was to have all my friends laugh in my face, so right then, I decided that I would never let that happen again. I mean, it never really fazed me that I didn't have to be friends with these people that didn't really like me for me. So I figured the only way to truly be happy was to change myself completely. So that's what I did. I decided that after having my confidence completely shattered by not even clever teas, that I found that I fell into the scene of a cliche. I started straightening my hair every day, I wore lots of makeup, and I dressed and acted like these mean girls that I associated with, and I became a follower, and I did a lot of stuff I'm not proud of. I guess the more I molded into the sense of what they thought I should be, the easier my life got, because the teasing stopped, and I thought I was happy, but the Christine I used to be was gone, and a really shy, uncomfortable, awkward girl arose, a girl that was just trying to be liked. I can remember one day coming home from a hair appointment where my stylist said, you should wear your hair curly, so I did. I just remember looking in the mirror and thinking, I just am so ugly, just my hair. I was so uncomfortable with myself, every part of myself. I stared in the mirror for at least an hour, and I started to cry, and I saw my makeup just smear down my face, and I looked like a raccoon, like a sad and lonely raccoon, like a sad, lonely, pathetic raccoon. And that's when I realized that this much suffering, it's never worth it. It's never worth it. So right then, I knew something had to change. So I entered high school with a whole new outlook on life. I decided that I would stop hiding behind my insecurities, and I would stop doing what all those cool kids were doing. I would do what I wanted to do, regardless if it was cool or dorky. And that's what I did. Every opportunity that was presented to me from then on, I would take advantage of, because when you're trying to figure out who you are, you cannot stand idly by and wait for it to happen. So I acted. I joined cross country. And that was a great experience, because it's a place where even if I wanted to hide behind makeup and curly hair or straight hair, I couldn't, because I sweat a lot. So it was all gone. I learned a lot from cross country, though, like how important teamwork is and how hard you have to work to get to a place where you want to be. I mean, I did quit after a year and a half, though. That's not important. Short distance and I get along way better. But I never would have had the confidence to go for that goal if I didn't have the confidence to just step out of my comfort zone. Anybody here can embrace their uniqueness and the qualities that make them special. I've learned that it takes a lot of time, but it is more than worth it. I can now look in a mirror and say, I like the way I look, regardless if I'm having a bad hair day or not. Not everybody may agree that I look awesome, but that's okay. I've stopped hiding behind my insecurities, and I've stopped being super awkward. Kinda. So I challenge you all today to go home and reflect on that aspect about yourself that makes you unique, makes you special, and really embrace it. Because once you've embraced it, you'll have that confidence that just radiates outwards, and then you can do anything. Thank you.